Okay, we're going to talk about arc length and sector area. This is section 9.3 of your notes. Notice that 59 is in degrees and 60 is in radians. I'm going to teach you how to do it in degrees because we should feel fairly comfortable with converting degrees to radians. And so that would just be your first step on like 60 and 62. First, convert degrees to radians. No, sorry, convert radians to degrees. So basically, arc length, it just wants the length of this piece. What's important to know about arc length is that arc length is a fraction of the circumference. And that rings true for everybody. Okay, so our circumference formula is 2 pi r, but I'm looking at a fraction of the circumference. Well, a full circle is 360, so out of 360, I'm looking at only 210 degrees. And so the basic formula for this, for arc length, it's just however much, I'm just going to write it over here. It's your angle out of 360 times 2 pi r, because that's the fraction of the circumference. Must be in degrees. So once again, like I said, for this one I'd have to convert first. But then I'm just going to type that in a calculator. And we want to talk about exact and approximate answers. The exact answer means that I have not rounded. What that means is do not type pi in your calculator. I repeat, no pi, no pi. So I'm going to go 210 divided by 360 times 2 times, well, what was my radius here? That would be 7. I get some decimal, but I don't want decimals. So I'm going to convert it to a fraction. Hopefully you know how to do that by this point on your calculator. 49 over 6. So it's 49 over 6. But this pi is just going to come down to the top of that fraction. And we were measuring in centimeters. Okay. The approximate answer, that's when we get to round it, meaning we're going to multiply it all in our calculator. So I'm going to go 49 times pi divided by 6, and I get 25.66. Okay, and that is arc length. Sector area, it's going to be similar. Remember, we're looking at a fraction of the area. So I know out of the full circle, looking at the fraction, specifically at 45, because I'm looking for how much space is in there. So it's 45 out of the full 360. My area formula is pi r squared. So r here is 9. So the formula for this one is your angle out of 360 times pi r squared. And once again, you must be in degrees. So on 62, you'd convert this to degrees first. Okay, so my exact answer, remember, no pi, don't do it. And let's type it in, 45 divided by 360 times 9 squared. And I want it to be a fraction, so 81 over 8. And this pi is going to come down to the top here. Units are yards, but area is always squared units. Approximate, that's when we're just going to type it all together. So I'm going to go 81 times pi divided by 8. 31.81. And that's that.